Alright everybody, hello and welcome back, finally, yet again, to another episode on Rise of Industry with me, Spacefish. Our very first Rise of Industry episode after quite a long break, not just on the game, on YouTube in general. Very happy to finally be back and to finally be back on the game with you all. While I was gone, it seems that the game has got quite a surge of popularity, because I think it wasn't for free on Epic for quite a while. And, well, I've seen countless messages from all of you down below in the comments saying how helpful it was to actually have something that was even semi-up-to-date to look at in terms, in order to learn the game, which was super nice to hear, evidently, you know, very far from playing the game properly and very nicely myself, but still, nonetheless, very happy to see all those new Rise of Industry players that are enjoying the game and that I was able to help out in one way or another. And one thing that I have seen countless times down below in the comments was, go and use the irrigation towers! And I think it was literally like the last episode before I went for my YouTube break that I finally went and placed down my first irrigation tower. So my god, that took me a long while. Also, though, finally have that taken care of now with the last episode for one set of farms. And I think our aim today is going to be to expand a little bit on that first and foremost. When we left off last time, we had just pretty much finished this setup down here, which hopefully is going to be working out just fine. And we said that we were going to move on to try and replicate something similar, at least up here, because right here we've got all these plantations that are fed by these two water siphons, where we can save ourselves a little bit of logistics cost, well, and just a road capacity. We're just setting up proper delivery through an irrigation tower right here. Down here, the whole story gets a whole lot more complicated, because basically our farms here are fed by all these water siphons. That said, they are quite far away. So if we go and look here, well, first and foremost, if we go and find where we can get the irrigation tower even. There it is. You can see that this is gonna be a little difficult. You know, we could cover a little bit of land with these irrigation towers and cover a little bit in terms of siphons in return. I'm not sure it would be ideal. That said, where are these? These are all directly delivering to a house too. So we could try and set something. We could set it up in this way, basically, and just at least lower the logistics load a little bit that way. You know, free up the roads a little bit more, which could be a nice start. I want to check. Oh, this is already open. Okay. How much does this thing cost me? 3.7. Okay, I mean, honestly, that's pretty much a no-brainer, no? I don't quite recall the logistics cost. I know we talked about this a few episodes ago. For you guys, for me, it's basically been like a year and a half or something when we explored this. Well, maybe a year or something, but still. The one thing we established back then is that, of course, you know, the further a truck moves, the more it costs. And there's different kinds of trucks. Those that just deliver one unit of something, those that deliver I believe like 2 or 3 units or something. Yeah, 3. But that depends also on the research stage that you get to in terms of that. So, in any case, I mean, it's going to be more than 3.75k a month. That costs me. I think that makes the upfront investment very worth it. The question is, how do we best place this, and maybe what also does require water up here? Okay, even the sheep actually require water, which is interesting. Well, I mean, it makes sense, right? They have to drink as well. Everything basically requires water, so the more we can cover, the better. Maybe we start really up here in the upper corner and try and just make the coverage of this irrigation tower here as good as possible, while also making sure to cover both of our siphons. I think something like this is probably the best we can do. But we do cover that one sheep farm and maybe the cow farm down there. That said, no, we can actually not do that. I'm sorry. We have to keep it up here. Because if we do that, we end up distributing water from up here to down here. We may run into shortages right there. Because, of course, all these siphons down there are only delivering to warehouse 2, not to warehouse 4. So that's something that I somehow carefully engineered as a little bit of an ecosystem. So we should, in fact, actually aim to be placing this in a way that we ideally only cover the farms up here, which makes this one a little bit more tricky, admittedly. But then, you know, at least it will deliver in the future to other farms that we may end up placing in the area. Also, why do we only have one field in this sheep farm here? I will have to look back into that. If any of you guys remember, or if you've just recently seen the episode, of course, where we set this up here up north, please let me know. Would love to know. I don't have a freaking clue myself. That said, we're going to place that up there. I think that is pretty fine. We do still cover this one livestock farm, but we should also maybe end up covering it with the irrigation tower down there. So that is hopefully going to be fine. I am wondering, to be honest, and that's maybe a question to all of you, because, well, that's evidently not in the description, and who knows how you learn that. Well, I would probably have to go into the depths of some wiki for this. If you know, please let me know, and please share with all of us down below in the comments whether one irrigation tower can pass water on to the next one, basically, right? So the question being, would I build an irrigation tower right here, for example, that of course covers all my water siphons, and then I build another one, say, like here, which of course, you know, terrain-wise is a bit of an issue right now, but within reach of that first irrigation tower, would this irrigation tower then be able to draw on this irrigation tower's water source? Because then, of course, I could just build one here, build one there, build one there, build one there, and just have it all covered, basically, right? Never ever any more logistics cost for water, which would be quite nice. Please let me know. Would love to hear from you guys down below in the comments if you do have any idea, because that does really sound quite good, and that would really give us even more of an edge here in terms of logistics cost. I mean, you guys know how much water we've been carrying around in trucks thus far, so yeah, will be very cool. For the time being, I think we'll do this, you know, that way we at least have 3 water siphons covered. And a whole bunch of farms, so will contribute significantly, I think, to lowering the logistics load, at least, lowering logistics cost. We won't get rid of them entirely because the water siphons are a little further down southeast. Of course, they kind of have to do their own thing still. But who knows? I mean, maybe with the potential of added water siphons, maybe, you know, they can just pass water onto each other. But yeah, I wouldn't know in here how this actually works. In fact, though, I'm so interested in whether this works that I'm actually going to research it myself right now. Give me a second, guys. I'll place a cut. I'll be right back. Alright, people. Back I am. I've looked around a bit, and I've come to the conclusion that I don't have an ultimate conclusion yet. So, I think we're maybe just going to trial and error this, to be honest, and just see what happens, you know. So what we'll do, just as, like, you know, a little trial thing, we'll go and put an irrigation tower right here, which is in range of the first one we placed. And we will see outgoing products. It's only got an outgoing slot for the livestock farm and the crop farm. That's a bummer. Wait. This irrigation tower 4 has got incoming products from water siphon 2, water siphon 1, water siphon 3, water siphon 10, 5, 4. Yeah, but those are still in range, right? Those are still in range of the irrigation tower itself, I think. That sucks. If I chose a destination here, would that send trucks? Maybe I can just do it like that. Oh, but am I actually siphoning water from here that was meant for other... I am, right? I'm kind of messing up my logistics system with this. Okay, so I don't know if it works, but I'm really worried actually about messing up my logistics here anyways. So we'll get rid of this. Actually get all our money back, which is crazy. And we'll keep this running as is for the time being, because I'm not entirely sure, you know, how... Ooh. This thing delivers to something else. How many of these are actually meant for Warehouse 1? DW? Warehouse 2. Wait. Incoming. But like, is this warehouse actually delivering any water to... No? Are you willing to tell me that all the water I'm needing right here is being covered by that water siphon alone? No, there's no chance, right? How have I set this up? Oh god, people, it's a bit of a struggle right now. So this is for Warehouse 1, which is what I'm using for all... Well, that's fair, but like... Apparently this only works off of Warehouse 2. No, this only works off of Water Siphon 2, rather. Does that make sense, even? So we're getting 6 units of water here. So it's 12 a month. And this is 3. 6, 9, 12. 15. 18. There are 21. No, but is this maybe then delivering to... Oh, God. This is delivering to the local farms water. And that's it. This is confusing. I mean, like, where's... How is this sufficient? It isn't, right? Is it just not sufficient? Because it seems that it just may not be. Why is everything red? Let's get time going here first. No, but everything does have... It's just red because I think I paused the game, but... How much water do I have in storage? 63. This is confusing. So, I'm confused. I may have just totally destroyed my logistics chain for water doing this. Maybe not. Please let me know what I'm missing here in the comments, maybe, because I don't have a clue right now, truth be told. It seems that literally the only water siphon that was delivering water was this one. No, but there's a lot of trucks going here. No, there must be some logistics connection from this thing, to be honest. I don't see one. Where's this water coming from? Please tell me I don't have direct connections from some water siphon to the... Well, to be honest, actually it wouldn't matter much, but... No, but there's no... Where are these water trucks coming from? You can see them going back and forth there. No, maybe that is just not water trucks. No, that is water trucks. from DW to warehouse 2. I just checked this. Oh, destinations, right, okay. Warehouse 4, warehouse 2, max send 10, min kept 6, okay. So, I am drawing more water from there. I don't know. I mean, the one thing that I have read about irrigation towers is there is a bit of a problem with them, that they don't deliver directly to factories. They only really deliver directly to farms. So I am still worried about putting an irrigation tower here, because it's gonna, of course, you know, go and start drawing. Like, if it works. Sorry for that. I just knocked something over. If it works, which I'm not sure about, please let me know down below in the comments. Would be super interesting to hear in any case. But if it works, that could mean that it starts just drawing all the water from here and nothing goes to the factories anymore. My other chains get messed up. So I'm not really willing to risk it. The one thing that I am doing here, though, which is also a bit of an issue with this irrigation tower. I think I'm going to... Okay, let's do this. We're going to get rid of irrigation towers altogether down here, because I don't want to run the risk of actually messing things up with the logistics chain. This one up here we're going to keep, because it saves us money. It's good. This stuff down here, inefficient as it is, we'll just take it as, you know, I had no clue, messed things up a little bit. It costs us a bit more money now, but at least it works, right? And we're not going to do that again in the future. But let me know if irrigation towers can pass the water between them. Read through a ton of stuff online, haven't really found a clear answer, so that would be great to know, because I mean, that could be super cool. And anything else, well, we'll see. We'll see how we do things, but this stuff we'll keep as is for now. We've saved some money. Let's move on with life, and we'll move on to this contract right here, which I believe we should be able to fill, and we are able to fill indeed. I will need to have a quick look at my logistics supply chain here to see how we are doing things. So this thing is rolling out to DW, and then we've got probably... Okay, so this is going via train basically to warehouse 6. And then we're selling stuff over there. Cool, but we are going to go bid for that. Have I bid for it yet? No, I haven't. There we go. We're going to go bid for that, and we're going to hope that we go get it. That would be cool. I've also forgotten how to speed up the game without having to click in there. We'll also close these panels. I don't even know what they are anymore. And we'll win the contract, which is great. So now we've got a contract to fulfill. That's always important, and we do take care of that. We will do it the usual way, so delivering to the warehouse and then delivering from the warehouse to the city, because that is more efficient logistics cost-wise. So let's go and take a tier 2. Maybe not. Is it a tier 1 product? It is a tier 1 product. We'll take our paper roll, and we'll go and deliver it to warehouse 7. And we'll just get going, I suppose. And we'll go and set the destination for this to Cotsfeld, because that is where we go and sell that. And then we're going to have to go and monitor that a little bit. You know, we'll look for the completion of that thing and go from there. We've got a research breakthrough. Research sped up by 25%, which is quite cool. Monthly payments of all existing and new loans reduced by 17% for 23 months, which is also quite cool. Now, generally speaking, how are we looking? We do have one competitor left, which we haven't taken over yet, which is probably, to be honest, not even going to be too tough to do. We've got 77 million in stock, so, well, you know, define not too tough. But we could probably make do with it. Our main tech tree is car prototype, it seems, which is probably based on our takeover of our competitor, which just boosts our tech tree to infinity and beyond, basically. Also nice, I suppose. Where is car prototype? That is not my main tech tree. I don't know what you're on about. Okay, game's a little confused, apparently. I want to have a quick... So we were, you know, just kind of branching out into toys, you know, making more and more advanced toys, which is cool. We could go do a dollhouse eventually, you know, that's nice and profitable. The clothes, I think we got from our competitor, which we also have a small factory on that now, so interested to see how that's going to go. We don't have any coal yet. And, well, drinks and stuff we actually also have from our competitor, and I think we have started some production there, so, you know, that's maybe something for the near future. Okay. And then we were interested, I think, in having more crop fields, which actually I'm generally interested in what else may be here. Coastal harvesters, offshore harvesters, okay. So that's storage, then we get some extra fields basically, which we could use to make the mess more efficient that the AI left us. So that's what could be interesting. More speed for urban roads could be cool too, because more speed. Well, actually, does more speed mean less logistics cost, or does more speed just mean faster delivery but same logistics cost? I'm not sure. If you know, please let me know down below in the comments. Would love to hear. Tunnels, bridges, I mean, not too interested at the moment. And even this. Collection radius of warehouses, warehouse storage, destination slots, advanced distribution. We've got the train terminal. We can increase the capacity of trains and zeppelins and stuff. Okay, efficiency. Efficiency is always good. Well, that increases just our monthly R&D investment. Gatherer salary. No, there's HR stuff. I mean, as far as I'm aware, if we lower salary, it also lowers productivity, which is a nice way to, you know, balance things out. In terms of, you know, hitting the exact amounts you need in terms of production. But, yeah, not fazed by that too much. So what we're going to do, I think, is we're going to go and focus on this. We've got a lot of water wells. Do we actually have an irrigation tower down here? I'm not sure the AI left us one, you know, because that's the question, right? We have certainly not built one. We'll kind of just come in and redid literally all the logistics, because everything was next level messy with the AI. Which, by the way, also was very glad to hear down below in the comments from some of you guys that I'm not the only one having these crazy headaches with the AI just going absolutely bonkers and doing whatever it's doing right there. But, I don't think... Well, actually, there's an easy way to test, I suppose, right? Because if we do take an irrigation tower in hand... Oh, no. No, I'm not able... If I do take, like, click that one, do I see all the areas with irrigation towers? I do not. What is this? No, I've clicked the... I have opened this. Okay. So I don't get to see the areas. No, but there's an irrigation tower here. There we go. Okay. So that is nice. That means no water logistics, hopefully. Yep. That should be good. So that's cool. No water logistics already, so we don't have to worry about that. The thing that we do have to worry about is making all this a little bit more efficient in terms of aligning capacities, getting rid of some farms entirely, potentially, because you can see here, right, we've got a livestock farm, for example, with 1 cow field, and then we've got another one with 2, so, you know, can just kind of condense that down, make it 3 cow fields, be done with it, or we can expand the thing, which is going to be a bit of a question mark in terms of demands. Question being, what are the ultimate outputs here that we're selling? Okay, we're selling warehouse 2. Where's that? Wait, we're sending that all the way up to here? Holy smokes. Wait, we're actually sending that all the way up to there to sell? But why? Eight, 7, 6. Where's warehouse 6? We're even selling stuff up there, huh? Ooh, damn. Okay, so first and foremost, to be honest, I mean, surely there is some sense behind why we send more leather up to warehouse 2. It's probably to have more selling points because we're producing too much for what Cotswold needs. But I think, you know, efficiency-wise, we should probably build like a street straight through here, because otherwise our trucks go kind of, you know, the very inefficient route, and every tile that we have them move transporting goods, of course, means more expenses for us. So, I mean, you kind of can have them just, yeah, so we'll kind of just shorten the trip a little bit for the time. Or we build a train station, but, I mean, that's kind of also not too cheap, huh? How much would it cost me to... Yeah, this is cheaper. It's 9k, I mean, come on. We'll just build a road straight through there. And then they can kind of just make their way up here. I mean, yeah, well, no. Not perfect, but good enough. Actually, I also... Oh, no, I didn't mess it up. It's just due to the terrain that the game chose to slightly reroute me there, so that's fine. Okay, with that said though, it seems that with the incredible amounts of time spent on the philosophy of irrigation tower usage, we have already come to an end in terms of time in this episode. So, well, a little bit more explorative on that. I hope that works for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the first episode back. Next time around then, we'll go and actually do a little bit of efficiency gaining here. So let's see. I mean, I think before we get rid of any fields or farms or, you know, do all that, we will probably have a quick look around in terms of demand for certain products. Maybe we can just produce more and just expand the farms instead of, you know, destroying them. If not, then we'll go and condense it down to just the farms we need. We may even go for the more fields thing that we talked about in the last episode in terms of researching, that we can put an additional 2 fields there and kind of just put more fields in one farm, get rid of even more farms in return, something along the lines of that. So let's see which one of the 2 ways it will go. For today though, we're ending this one off right here. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope I'm going to see you again in the next one. Please, as I said, leave your comments down below in terms of irrigation tower mechanics and usage would be very much appreciated. For today, though, this is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please make sure to go ahead and smash that like button. If you do want to stay around, of course, for future episodes, and you haven't done so just yet, please make sure to go ahead and smash that subscribe button right down below as well. With that said, though, thank you so much once more for watching, and I hope I'll catch you again in the next episode very, very soon. Ciao.